Hi, this is my third attempt at vlogging. I wish I was joking. This is literally my third attempt at vlogging. Every single time I try to do a vlog, I get in my head and I'm like, this isn't interesting. No one cares about anything I'm saying in this vlog. And the reason why is because I've obviously built this channel as like such a how-to type channel where every single video I'm providing like very specific advice or guidance or like tips and tricks. I'm like teaching something, and that is the value of my content. So when you take that away from me and try and get me to do a video where I'm not giving tips and tricks, like I kind of lose my way a bit. I'm a bit like, oh, does any of this matter? Does anyone care about this? But you know, I'm determined to get one out. So I feel like whatever I create today, I'm just going to share it. But today is an interesting day. This week is an interesting week. It's actually the launch week for my signature Instagram marketing course, which is basically the blueprint Instagram marketing course for any business owners out there who are trying to leverage the platform to grow their business. So I'm launching that this week, which means I have a masterclass today. I've already done my first one, which was on Monday, which was incredible. So I'm really excited for today's one. And then I also have a masterclass again later on in the week. And then, yeah, I've just got like loads of bits going out. I was quite organized. So like a lot of my launch content, like my emails and my social posts have already been scheduled. So I don't have to do too much, but there is still stuff to do. So I'm just gonna show you how I plan my day. Let me just show you my desk. This is my little desk area. These are like actually really big, really nice windows, but they let too much glare in when I'm filming, so they're currently shut. It usually has more stuff than this on it, but I had to take down some things before I filmed. Like this bit is all magnets, and it usually has like loads of confidential information on it. So I took everything down and just left this, which is just a mock-up of the wardrobe we're buying from IKEA. And then at the top I've got my plant, which is dying. But you know, it's winter, I don't really know what to do about it. This is just a basket that's got like different tech things in it. It's got like my hard drive, like a random speaker, my gold watering plant because I'm really extra and I'm bougie, candle, that is actually my dog's collar. She passed away a few weeks ago, which is really sad. So that's been awful. But let's not dwell on that. And then here I've got my Alexa, a really, really crappy fake plant, which is literally from some decorations from my sister's baby shower. Hilarious. A really cute candle from my friends. What says she said yes? It was a present when I got engaged. This is my book rack, but it's not, I've got like a full bookcase. This is just for any books that I'm currently reading. So I'm currently reading The Desire Map, but I've literally only just started it. It's about like goal setting, but with purpose. This is my general notebook, which is basically just mind maps. This is my old journal. Oh my gosh, I almost just dropped the whole thing. This is my old journal from like, it's actually really cute, from last year, which sometimes I read. This is so sad. I read it when I'm feeling a bit like rubbish. If I'm like, oh, just feeling a bit rubbish about like life or my business, like I'll read it and I'll think, oh my God, I've come so far, which is potentially quite sad. This is my newer journal, which is a really cute journal from Italy, which I try to use like 3 or 4 times a week, basically when I'm stressed, which is about 3 or 4 times a week. This is my daily planner, which I'll take you through. This is my brand new fancy MacBook, which brings me so much joy and saves me so much time. My old one was like so slow. What about my mouse pad, which is literally just booze because it doesn't even work. Like when I try to use my mouse on it, it just messes with my laptop. So that's just there because I like the look of it. AirPods, phone. So let me show you. Oh, my laptop's just turned on. This is how I plan my day. It is a planner from, I think it's from Papier. Hold on. Yeah, it's from Papier. And it is incredible. I'm going to fast forward to like a bit where I haven't planned yet because otherwise you'll see all my confidential stuff. But this is what it looks like on the inside, right? So I basically map out my day. I put, what does that even say? I hope you can see it. I put my most important tasks there, and then I put my to-do list, and then I literally time block everything. So I'll put like 7 a.m, which is usually when I start. I get up at 6 and I read and journal and stuff, and I usually start working around 7. So I'll put like 7 to 8, do audits, 8 to 9, like coaching call, 9 to 10, create YouTube content, etc. And I'll literally time block my whole day. I can't show you today's one because it's got some confidential stuff in it, but that's what I do. It really helps me. And then like every quarter, it has this section which says goal review. So like at the front of the book, you can write down your goals for like the year, and then here it forces you to talk about your goals and how you're feeling and how they're going and stuff like that. It's even got a bit for like shopping lists, like look on the menu this week. But I mean, I'm organized, but I'm definitely not that organized. Like I could not plan my menu for the week. What's going on? That would be impossible. So anyway, that's how I plan my day. So it's currently 9:30, which means I've actually been working for a couple of hours. So what I've done so far is I mapped out my YouTube content. I want to film 1 or 2 videos today. I mean 3 if you include this one, depending on how much work I get done. And then I also did an audit. So I do these bespoke Instagram audits for anyone who is looking to grow on Instagram. I'll put a link in the description, but I finished one of those today. So I think now I'm gonna check some emails. I'm gonna film my YouTube content. I also have, as I mentioned, my masterclass taking place at 1 p.m. today. So I'm gonna do some tech checks, run through my deck again, and then I'll put my camera up so that you can watch me do it in stop motion. Fun. And then I think afterwards I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to go and work from Grind. Like if you follow me on Instagram, you could probably know that I work from this chain called Grind in London like all the time. So I think I'm going to go to Grind. I might even let myself have lunch there. So fancy. I'm going to have lunch at Grind, and then I'm going to stay there and work for a few hours and then head back. And then in the evening, as I mentioned, I'm releasing my course, but I'm still checking over a lot of the content that I've created, just because I really want to make sure it's perfect. So in the evening, sometimes I just put one of my AirPods in and just listen to myself teach. Because usually just like, even if I'm doing something else, like even if the TV's on, if I'm listening to myself, I can usually pick up on if I've made a mistake or if something needs to be elaborated. So I'll do that in the evening, because I hate doing that during the day, because I feel like I'm just watching me for like 4 hours. It just feels very unproductive. So I'm going to do it in the evening. Before I do that, I'm actually going to put my camera on my ring light, because oh my god, my arm is aching. How do vloggers like just walk around? Do you see how that's just tilted? Because my arm is like throbbing. How do they walk around with their camera like in their hand all the time? They have like crazy arm strength. What is going on? Okay, let me put you I'm going to put you down. Okay, better. Like, oh, I feel like I need to go do yoga now. All right, I'm going to do some emails. Otherwise, I'm just never going to get work done if I just keep on talking to you guys. So bear with me. That's really funny. The lighting's really weird, so you're just gonna have to bear with me here. In case you're wondering what my inbox actually looks like and what I'm doing when I'm responding to my emails and like who's emailing me, I basically have like, I guess 3 core work streams which sit under my business. So one is my YouTube channel. So that is obviously what you're watching right now, but it's also me coming up with different content ideas and working with brand partners. So I don't work with a huge amount of brand partners on my channel. I'm quite picky, but the brands who I do work with, there's usually a lot of back and forth, negotiating my fee, making sure that they're happy with the video that I've produced, like that kind of stuff. And then the rest of that work is more to do with me prepping and actually creating the content. And then another thing that I do is my coaching. So I work with some clients on a one-to-one basis, creators, whether they're Instagrammers or YouTubers, but also business owners as well, mainly teaching them how to kind of leverage social media platforms to grow their businesses. So I have a few clients like that. Like at the minute, I'm emailing one of my clients because we had a one-to-one session yesterday, and I'm giving her a bunch of resources that we spoke about. I'm like confirming what her homework is for the next week and sending a recording of our session and, you know, attaching the presentation I talked through, all of that stuff. So I have a bunch of clients who I work with on a one-to-one basis. I'll put a link to my waitlist in my description if you're interested. So that's like one stream of stuff that I do. And then the other stuff that I do, my third thing, is my digital products. So as I mentioned, I have a course that I'm launching this week, which is my Instagram marketing course. But I also, sorry, you can see my leg, I actually have like cycling shorts on, so please don't be alarmed. But I also have my ebook, which is my influencer hustle kit for up and coming influencers. And I do like audits, which is a form of digital product as well. So that's basically what my emails are usually consisting of. And there's a lot of them, I'm not gonna lie. I think I have someone working with me now, a VA who's amazing. And I'm also gonna start working with my sister potentially. I say potentially because I haven't actually confirmed this with her. So if you're watching, hope you still want to help me. And she's going to help me out with some bits as well, because there's a lot of admin in this business and I don't have that much time. So I need to get better at some of this stuff, streamlining. It's all part of it, right? When you're trying to grow your business. So anyway, back to work. I spend like half my day on my phone and it makes me feel like I'm not doing anything, but it's because I'm doing, like, a lot of my job requires my phone. So sometimes I think people are probably like, you know, when I work from a cafe and then I'm on my phone half the time, or I'm like watching a video of myself on my laptop, and I think people must think I am the weirdest person, self-obsessed, pretending to work. Like, it's pretty embarrassing. I just remember that I have like already cut up a bunch of pineapple in the fridge. So I just made some pineapple and apple. I'm not usually this healthy. I feel like I should probably vlog more often if this is what impact it's going to make on me. I was 2 seconds away from just getting a slice of pita with hummus. And then I was like, no, people are watching. I'm going to get something healthy. Okay, I'm back to attempting to try and hold this camera. Bearing in mind that I don't even have a proper camera yet. I still use my phone, like my old Samsung phone. So it's so light. It's not even like I'm holding a proper camera. So I don't know why I find it so difficult to hold it up. And I go to the gym and stuff, but to be fair, I never work out my arms. So that's obviously why. Embarrassing. So I'm just almost done doing an audit for one of my clients, and I thought I would give you a bit of a sneak peek of what it actually looks like and what it entails. So this is basically what the audits look like. They've got a bunch of different sections to them. I'm not going to dwell on them because I don't want you to see all of them. And then I give you like an overview of your score, and then I also show you how it compares to other channels. This isn't actually a finished audit, so it's just a brief example of what one kind of looks like, and then it has a bit more information up at the top and at the bottom as well. So yeah, that is what my audits look like. They actually take a little while to do, because under probably about an hour actually per audit, because under every single section that I analyze, so I analyze everything from like your reels to your hashtags to your keywords, like everything. And next to each specific part, I will give you feedback on that element of your page, and then I'll give you action. So I'll tell you what my thoughts are on it. I'll give you a score, but then I'll tell you how to improve your score and how to be better at it. So that by the end you have like a really clear like action plan on how you can improve your channel, and people have seen like amazing results from it so far. So I'm really, really proud of it as a document. It is one of those things that sometimes I battle with, because it takes me a while to do, and I really want to be the person who does it. It's not something I'm ready to outsource yet, because I feel like if you're buying it, you're probably buying it because you want me to do it, which might be wrong. Like, let me know if you disagree, but yeah, so I haven't outsourced it yet, but it does take a lot of time. So, you know, as you scale and you're like, is this going to be possible for me to continue doing this when I scale? Probably not. So I'm going through so many changes with my business at the minute. Like, it's quite challenging. Like, scaling and growing is challenging anyway. And I'm really fortunate to be in a position where this is the challenges that I'm having. Do you know what I mean? Like, I have a lot of different options available to me, and I'm just trying to figure out which route is the best route to go down. And to be completely honest with you, like, let's just be really frank. One of the biggest, like challenges I have with my business is that I speak to technically 3 different like people. I have my audience profile, which is basically like your idea of who your audience are. I have it super mapped out, like down to a T. However, there are a few different versions of this person. Like, there is your business owner, who is product or service based, who just wants to learn how to market their business using online tools like social media. There are your content creators, some of them who are primarily on Instagram, who want to learn how to work with brands, but also want to know how to grow. And then there's your YouTubers as well, who are also content creators, but they're specific to the YouTube platform and they want to learn how to grow their YouTube. And I managed to grow my YouTube really quickly in the space of, I gained like 30,000 subscribers in 6 months. That's actually what the video I'm recording later on is about. So if you're interested in how I did that, then sorry, my camera just died. So if you're interested in how I did that, then yeah, keep an eye out for the video. But the point being is that all the people I'm speaking to are related, like they're similar, which doesn't cause too many issues when I'm creating content. However, they're not the same person and they actually require different products, they require different services, and it's just difficult because I'm trying to figure out, do I only focus on one, which I don't, inside me, like I feel deep down that that's not what I want to do. Or do I develop like courses for everyone? Do I do like live coaching programs for everyone? Do I do a membership, which actually is relevant to everyone, which is something I would love to do, but I don't know if my audience is big enough yet. Like, let me know in the comments if you would join a membership if I did create one, which was literally just about taking your business, whether it's a personal brand or like a business, to the next level and just sharing different trainings in there. It's just like, it's always a lot of forward planning and figuring out what the future direction of your business is. And I feel like I just need like some time off to really think about it again. I do this all the time and I always feel like I come up with the solution and then I'm like, So I don't know, that's just what's going on and behind the business, as the series is called. You know what, I'm in a proper content mood today. That is one of the biggest luxuries I feel of like doing this full time, is that I only actually create content when I'm in the mood to create content, because I'm not always in the mood. And I feel like when you create content when you're not in the mood, you can tell it just comes across a bit off and like you don't have the same energy. But I don't really ever have to create content when I'm not in the mood now. Like I'm in full control of my schedule, so that's nice. But it does still take a lot out of me. I'm going to take a break. I just made some honey and lemon tea because I'm trying not to have too much caffeine nowadays. But you know, that being said, I guarantee I'll go and get a coffee at Grind later. I think I want to sit. It's quite a nice day. I'll show you what it looks like. This is my balcony. It's not the tidiest at the minute. Can we all just take a moment to appreciate how dead this plant is? It's actually hilarious. Like, that is ridiculous. Why have you not thrown it away? It's like part of us feels like we can still bring it back to life. So funny. Anyway, I'm gonna have a cup of tea. Okay, I'm gonna film some YouTube videos now. I'll show you like in the stop motion how I set everything up, but it's pretty much a ring light, which you'll see in a second, and which I'll link to in my description, but it's just a ring light and my Samsung Galaxy S10. It's literally like old phone. I have a brand new iPhone, which I'll use to record me recording, but I don't think the video quality on the iPhone is as good as the video quality on a Samsung. I'm just gonna say it. You can hate me if you want. I still love my iPhone, but like, I just prefer to film on my Samsung. So that's how I film, that's what I use. And then I have this mic here, which is literally a lapel mic from Amazon. I'll also link to it in the description, but it was like £10. But I am upgrading my whole setup soon. I'm getting a mic soon, like a big proper one. I'm gonna get a new camera and everything. So if you've got any recommendations, let me know. Of course, I'll do a video when I set it all up, but that's exciting. But I'm literally like, up until this point, I'm the definition of a YouTuber like on a budget. I've invested like 60 quid into my channel. Okay, so I just got done recording. I had to record a video twice, which I've literally only ever had to do that 2 times. Like I've only ever had to re-record a video on 2 occasions. So I'm annoyed that I had to do that, but I just didn't land what I needed to land the way I wanted it to. So it's not a big deal. I got 2 videos done, which is great because that means that by the end of the day I will have 3, including this one. And now I'm going to get ready for my masterclass. Very exciting. All right, so I'm just having a quick snack. I'm literally just having like wrap and a hummus. Healthy. I don't know why I just ate that whilst I was recording. Anyway, I've got about 20 minutes before my masterclass. So for those of you who don't know what my masterclass is about, it's called Decoding the Algorithm. And it's literally a full breakdown of how the multiple algorithms on Instagram work. Because I know that this is such a pain point for my audience. I know this is something that people really struggle to understand. So I created a masterclass all about it. It's got so much detail in it. Like it's super, super in depth. I'm really proud of it actually. And I launched it this week to support the launch of my Instagram marketing course. So I have 3 of them taking place. Today is the second one. The one on Monday was incredible. Like that was the biggest one in terms of attendance. So I think we ended up having about 300 people join. I've had over 200 people sign up for this one and about 100 people sign up for the one on Friday. So they're a bit smaller, but it was just such a great vibe. And it was so nice to be able to talk to people like in real time because I had the chat function up and everyone was, you know, talking to each other and offering advice, and it was just a really good vibe. So I just feel really good about this one now. I was quite nervous before the first one, but now I don't feel nervous. I'm just really looking forward to it. So yeah, I'll try and keep my camera on so I can do like a stop motion of it, but yeah, should be good. I'm back. I finished my masterclass. I'm about to eat some leftover couscous with avocado, which actually sounds a lot nicer than it actually is. But I'm just gonna heat that up. I was gonna go to grind, but I just feel like I can't be bothered now because now it's almost 3. It's gonna take me a little while to get there, and then I'll only have like an hour there because it closes at 5 on a Wednesday. So I think I'm just gonna sit on my balcony instead. So unfortunately, you're not gonna see me go out and explore the world today. I'm gonna go for a walk later, so maybe I'll bring my camera then, but I don't know, no promises. So it might be a really boring at-home vlog. But my live went so well. I keep on calling it a live. My masterclass went so well. Like it's been so amazing being able to talk to like community in that format, but also to be able to share and just demonstrate like how much goes into knowing and understanding how to use like Instagram properly and how much really goes into Instagram marketing. Because I think that's something I struggle to get across in my YouTube content because so much goes into it. Like it's literally a marketing channel and it's really hard to communicate that effectively. But when you do like an hour-long masterclass and you've got a PowerPoint presentation and stuff, it's a lot easier to do that. So, oh my God, I look so shiny. So it went really, really well. I'm really excited. I've just had a couple people join as well immediately afterwards, join my signature marketing course. So that was great. Yeah, so I'm gonna, I think, eat that, maybe have a cup of tea with a biscuit and sit on the balcony and do some more work. I feel like I look significantly different right now than I did when I started this vlog at the start of the day, but it's about 5:30 now and I think I'm gonna call it a day. I've got a headache. I usually, because I start at 7, so it's obviously quite early, like I do usually wrap it up by like 6, but because I've had a lot of content filming, which means I've had this ring light glaring in my face for most of the day, and I've had like the masterclass, it's just been like quite a heavy day, so I've got a bit of a headache and I feel like I just need to lay down. I also have just done loads of brainstorming outside, so what you would have just seen was me listening to some of my lessons from my course and just double checking them, but then also at the same time brainstorming, multitasking at its finest, brainstorming some ideas for how I can solve this problem of me wanting to talk to a few different audiences. And I actually think I've come up with a really good solution. And it's got me really excited. Like any like entrepreneurs out there, or just anyone, you know, when you get a business idea and you're like, you get really excited. That's how I feel right now. So I'm not gonna tell you what it is because what if I change my mind? But I think you're gonna really like it. Anyway, thank you so much for watching this. I hope you found it entertaining. I mean, I didn't actually leave my flat, so, but I'm gonna post it because I cannot record 3 vlogs without posting them. That's just sad. So I'm gonna post it. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.